zkGM everyone! My name is Milica and I'm Developer Relations Engineer at zkVerify and a PhD candidate in zk. What do we do at zkVerify? We verify proofs, but not just any kind of proofs, zero-knowledge proofs. You don't need to be a zk expert to verify proofs like one. The Horizon 3 layer wraps zkVerify into a clean, modular REST API. No wallet calls, no complex on-chain logic, forget about all of that. Just a simple POST API call to verify your proof. It's built for speed, ready for production, and plays nice with any stack. So whether you're building a zk app, rollup, or just exploring and looking around, plug it in, hit the endpoint, done. So where to start first? Of course, let's go to our docs. Let's go to getting started part. And let's generate some proof, right? So here, I would like to start with generating ROT16 proof. For that, it would be the easiest actually to use zkRAPL.dev. So let's go there. Okay, so this is a standard template of zkRAPL.dev. We're going to use something from our example. This is our circuit. And we can go to zkRAPL, select all of this, create a new one, and of course we're going to add inputs here. For this to run and actually produce a proof, we have to run it again. So we're going to use Shift-Enter to run. And here we're going to use ROT16. What we need actually to save is this VK. We're going to save it in a different folder on our computer. And the other thing we want to go to is this HTML page. So let's go there. Here. Actually, these are inputs that we have back in our example. And what we're going to do now is generate the proof. This part, we're going to select all of that and we're going to save it in proof.json. The other part, we're going to save under public inputs. So the end result should look like this. Here is your proof. This is the bigger window. And the smaller window is going to be public.json. This is the format we have to save them in, because later on we're going to use that in our project. Okay, now that we have proof that generated and we have everything saved, we're going to go to this part called verifying proofs with Relayer. So what we're going to do is open our terminal where we want to have our new project. So we're going just to create a new directory, navigate there. So let's do that. Going to that directory, here we are. Then we're going to initialize an npm project. Perfect. And after that, install in Axios and .env. Cool. After this, we're going to open our IDE. In my case, that will be Visual Studio Code. And we will select folder that we want to open. Yes, I trust the authors, of course. And here we're going to see our project. Cool. We're going to create .env file so that we can preserve our API key. Let's do that. First, I will add it to git ignore. Here, both nodes, modules, and .env. You can ask us to create an API key for you. We're going to create index.js And this is how we're going to communicate with zkVerify. Let's create that one. Say yes. And we're going to copy this. Since we used circum, we're going to use this part as well. But we have to create data filter. Put the data you got with zkRep.dev. We're going to put public.json, proof.json, and main.16vk. Once we have this added, we're going to be able to read from these files. Now we have the body of index.js, that being main function. And the rest of the code we have will be here. And after that, we're going to call main function. Cool. So because we used circum, okay, that's all good. I'm gonna take this one. This piece of code is going to serve us for returning job ID and to see if we have proof verified transaction hash, which we can use to check our proof via Subscan. So this is how it's going to look like, but we're going to run it on our own. So we're going just to copy, paste this command. And yeah, here we are. So the fact that it says that it's optimistic verify passed, it's actually a dry run in our system to see if that's going to go well. So that's good sign. And now we're waiting for transaction hash. Now that we have a transaction hash, we can check it with Subscan. Watch this. So you can just simply copy this transaction hash, go to Subscan, zkVerify testnet subscan.io. We're gonna drop the links and everything, and paste it and say search. Look at this green check mark. This means that your proof was valid and we verified it. This is how simple it is to use Relayer. Until the next time, ZK bye.